Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today with my incredibly late but totally necessary review for Wolfenstein 2. It's that good that despite this game being out for a while, I had to come out with my review for it, one of my last reviews for 2017, and tell you guys just how incredible of an experience this is. For starters, there is a free trial available for Wolfenstein 2, so if you'd like to try the first level of this game and see just how incredible it is, then please by all means give it a whirl. Your progress will carry over if you like it and end up purchasing it, so it's a real win-win scenario here. Wolfenstein 2 is absolutely one of the best single-player shooters I have played in my entire life, featuring incredible set pieces for starters, where each level has its own well thought out segments and highlights that make them stand out, not only in the gameplay, but also visually. I've noticed where it was a lot like Resistance 3 and how I enjoyed that game because it was a tour of the USA in a way and seeing how things transform. Same thing with Wolfenstein 2. It takes place in an alternate history where the Nazis have won World War II. It's 1961 now and you're trying to start a revolution in America, so you're going to different spots in America and seeing just how much transformation there is. I want to get into specifics, but considering the game is around the 9-hour mark, I don't want to say too much, as while 9 hours may be short to you, you may say, how can I justify spending X amount of dollars on that? Trust me when I say not a minute is wasted, not a single second actually is wasted in the storytelling here, as there is a super engaging narrative in place, and that's mainly due to the acting in this game, which is the best you will see in a video game in 2017. The actors really bring every moment to life emotionally. There's lots of laughs involved as well, somehow in such a serious plot. But the engaging narrative starts up when you start learning more about BJ's past and his fears for the future, what he's truly fighting for, which is his kids. In fact, this is the first game since The Last of Us to have a moment in its story where I'm sitting there playing by myself in my room and something so insane happens in the story that I impulsively spring out of my chair and grab my head while my mouth's open staring at the TV. I'm not exaggerating. There is a moment like that in this game that no one will see coming. You cannot predict it. It's impossible. But for all its excellent storytelling, on the other side of it is also excellent gameplay. It's intense and a bit old school in nature. It's all about health pickups, armor pickups. Enemies can kill you pretty quickly. You have to fight smart, but also fast. There are segments that encourage a little bit of stealth gameplay to whittle down the forces before things really get heated. Taking down commanders can be helpful to avoid having more backup called in, but this game does enable both styles of play. So once shit hits the fan, it was really fun taking out 2 machine guns and just going ham on the entire Nazi army. There are so many collectibles in this game, so level exploration is also rewarding and enjoyable, not only in the visual department where you're seeing, like I said, those interesting locations, but also you're finding stuff within them. Weapons can now be upgraded in this game, and I simply cannot suggest this game enough. If you're looking for one last game to jot down on your Christmas list as the holidays approach us, Wolfenstein 2, best to be there. There is one thing I have a gripe with in this game, and it's very minor. It's the boats. I just feel like it was pointless to navigate this boat. I felt like it was pretty easy to actually get lost on it despite the waypoint system. And I know it's there to support some of the endgame content because yes, you can continue playing and do Enigma code missions where you hunt down certain targets. But for me, this story was more than enough, and I have to say, after seeing what happened with this game, I'm absolutely purchasing the season pass because I want to support it as much as possible with what a wonderful story it told me and all the fun it gave me on top of that. So that's my late review for Wolfenstein 2. Normally, if my review is super late like this, I tend to opt out, talk about it on the podcast, and enjoy the game myself. But this is one that was such a bold experience, I had to talk about it. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about Wolfenstein 2 in the comments down below. Have you played it, folks? If you're interested, please do yourself a favor and pick it up. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.